everyone, it's Jena here, and today I've got a new process video for Bramble. I am using some new products in the shop. The piece that I've used today says Woof. It's obviously a dog themed pack, and you also get another piece in the pack which says Scallywag. And to be honest, I was a little bit undecided as to what piece I should use because actually I think they worked quite well. But yeah, I ended up going with Woof. So to start off this layout, I have decided to sort of try and go for a bit of a sunburst design, which sort of starts at my top right hand corner. So I'm just going to spend a minute here just cutting up some shards. And I'm using a whole bunch of different patterned papers today. So this dark pink one at the top is from the Paige Evans Splendid collection, as is this lighter pink beneath it. And then I've got a piece of like aqua polka dot paper, which is just from a basics pad. And then I've got sort of a dark green with some little white flowers, which is from the Bungalow Lane collection from Paige Evans as well. So I'm just going to spend a minute trying to figure out how I want these pieces to sit. And yeah, how it's going to work basically. I decided that I actually wanted to kind of like reverse the ends, so the sort of the top piece would be longer than the bottom piece, which is yeah, a little bit different to what I think I had originally cut. So as you can see, I've got the perspectives on my desk here. I have also got one of the other new sets to the shop, which has a whole bunch of sort of like paws and bones and little phrases like woof and rough, but I didn't actually end up using any of those today. So I've also used the cloud stencil, which is part of the new summer collection, and I believe this is an exclusive. If you buy the whole collection, you get this as a freebie. So around each of the edges there's obviously sort of cloud bits. I don't know how to explain it, but inside there's sort of some mini clouds which I just drew round on some scrap paper and then just fussy cut those out. So I am planning to add a little bit of machine stitching to this layout, so I've just added a very little amount of adhesive tape to the back of each of these pieces, and I'm just going to spend a moment just rubbing out some of the pencil marks I've got around the edge of my page. Some of these ends at the top weren't stuck down properly, so I've just got a little bit of PVA in that glue bottle, so I just want to make sure that they are secured. And I've gone away and added some white machine stitching to each of those sort of shard pieces of camera. And then I've come back in and I'm going to start embellishing. So I've got a piece of sort of dark blue patterned paper that I have used to map my photo with. I just stuck that on with some double-sided tape, and I've also added some foam to the back of it. And I'm having a look through some of the Sweet Rush embellishments to see what I might be able to use on this layout today. And yeah, it's a bit of a mixed one. I'm really enjoying mixing collections at the moment. I don't really know why. I never used to really do it, so it's quite a new thing for me, but I am enjoying it. And I think they actually work really quite well with some of these other papers, so I really like the outcome. So what am I doing? I have decided to back the O's in my perspective with some white cardstock, just because I wasn't actually sure where this would sit, and I didn't really want I didn't want to have like different sort of bits showing through the O's, so I thought I would just stick some white cardstock to that, and then I can figure out where I want that to go, but at least it won't have sort of different things showing through the back of it. And I'm quite comfortable with where I want this to go. I want this to go sort of the bottom left hand corner of my photo, so I'm just going to add some foam squares to that and just pop that up, and then I'm going to start working around my photo and building up some clusters there. So I've got some florals, again from the Sweet Rust collection that I've firstly cut from one of the papers. And I'm going through the chipboard stickers, the cardstock stickers, and also I think it's the 8-page sticker book, just to see what I could find. And I've also got the chipboard stickers from the Vicky Boughton Colour Study collection. There was a really long piece that says, "We are like a really small gang," and I've not used it because it's so long. But I actually thought it would work quite well going up sort of diagonally on one of these like paper shards. So I've pulled that one in, and there's also a similar one in length in the Sweet Rush collection, I think. Although actually, is it? I can't remember. It's one of the Vicky Boughton collections which just says sense of humour required in a very near perfect aqua colour as well. So it just blends in perfectly. So I pulled that in there as well. I'm just going to have a look to see if there's any more sort of little bits that I can add to this. I did pull out some gold chipboard circles, but I just wasn't feeling it in the end, and I just thought it just looked a bit odd. So I've sort of had a look through some of the other bits. I think there were some gold stars that I tried, and again, I wasn't really happy with those. But I do have some of these sort of little circle stickers on the puffy sticker sheets. So I just picked out some of the ones that worked with the colours that I've used today, and I much prefer how they looked in comparison to the chipboard stickers. So I've just scattered those around my layout. I've also got some sequins that I wanted to pull in. I've got a few bags on my desk. I just wanted to try and match some of the colours again to what I've used. So I'm just going to spend a moment sprinkling some of these around my layout and just tucking them in behind some of my embellishments. I think I open a bag of the blue ones in a minute as well, or another mix. I think it's like a pink and blue mix, and just add some of those in. So I've got my glossy accents that I'm just going to use to stick those down, just because it's such a firm hold glue. And I think that's pretty much everything. I'm hoping the final layer will be here in just a moment. And then I've also got some close-ups on the way as well. But this was a pretty easy one to make, to be honest, and it came together quite quickly once I had cut all my shard pieces out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed something in this video today. And yeah, I hope to see you again in my next video.